For the first time since 2012, the Jun Watanabe Hornet is back in stock here at Jadland. Can't wait to crack this one open. Let's get it on the bench and see what it's like. Is it high fashion or just a 40-year-old pogo stick in a tracksuit? Today we're going to have a look at the reissue of the Tamiya Jun Watanabe Hornet. Designed by the creative mastermind behind ZOZOTOWN, this buggy is the ultimate RC streetwear collaboration. But with the new Hornet Evo hitting shelves around about the same time, comment section is losing its mind on the internet over why Tamiya are still using a 1984 suspension. Is it a must-have collector's piece still, or are we just paying the designer tax for a bit of purple plastic? Let's get into it and have a look. So Jun Watanabe, not Junja Watanabe, as a lot of people seem to make the mistake because they're both fashion designers. What's his relationship with Tamiya? Like a lot of designers who just slap a logo on a product, Watanabe is a genuine Tamiya enthusiast. Grew up during the 1980s RC boom and Tamiya's golden era, and he's always trying to find ways to merge geek culture with street culture, like trainers, fashion. He's done quite a lot of collaborations over the years with Reebok, Micro with their cars. I'll put a few pictures up here so you can see some of his works. His relationship with Tamiya, he's been with them for years. He's designed them a lot of streetwear, hoodies, bags, jackets. He's worked with the Blockhead Motors connection as well. He's collaborated with Gene Horry of Blockhead and responsible for the aesthetic movement in RC. So the idea that a car on a shelf is a piece of art rather than just a functional toy or kit to be played with. So, why did Jun Watanabe choose the Hornet for this project? In some of his interviews, he's been very clear about his vision. He's not looking for a podium finish, he's looking for a feeling. To Jun, the Hornet is the ultimate icon of 80s RC culture. He didn't want to change the chassis to the modern Evo standard because, to him, the bouncy, chaotic movement of the original Hornet is the personality of the car. His mindset is all about pop art that can be driven. He famously said that he wanted to create something that looked like a custom trainer. That's why we have these vivid purple plastics and those neon pink spikes. He's intentionally leaning into colours that would have been forbidden in a serious 1980s race pit. He knows his critics are going to complain about the pogo stick suspension and the friction dampeners, but his response, this isn't a racing machine, it's a fashion statement. It's about the joy of seeing a Dalmatian spotted buggy tearing up your local park. Watanabe has often noted that in the 1980s RC cars were just seen as machines. His goal was to treat the Hornet like a body, like a canvas or a trainer, something that could be shown off rather than just functional. He believes our RC car shouldn't just live in a dirt pit, it should look as natural as on a shelf in a high-end Tokyo apartment. He wanted to remove the toy stigma and replace it with a design object status. Why the Hornet? He asked himself why he chose the Hornet for a 2012 collaboration. He pointed to his iconic silhouette, the sentiment. For Watanabe, the Hornet represents the golden age of Tamiya. He chose it because the body had a large flat surface that allowed his Dalmatian polka-dots to be fully visible, unlike more complex modern-day buggy shapes. The pink and purple logic, which is often very debated. People often ask, why the pink tyres as well? His take, Watanabe intentionally chose colours that were illegal in the street racing world. By using the vivid purple and hot pinks, he's making a statement that the car is about personality, not performance. It's a rebellion against the standard box art look that Tamiya fans usually follow religiously. Right, without further ado, let's get this one cracked open and see what it's like. Before we do, let's check out the box art, because it's really, really nice, this one. So on the sides here, we've got old Jun himself, Jun. Jun Watanabe, the versatile designer famed for his fashion work, but also active in the graphic design and product design fields. He's turned his hand to a number of collaboration models and is even known as a movie and art creator. A Tamiya fan from an early age, he remains an avid admirer of RC models and is a director of Blockhead Motors RC brand that has customized 1980s Tamiya models and also released stickers and apparel. Well, we all love stickers in this community, don't we? And there he is. Cool. Yeah, what else we got in the box? Your classic Tamiya setup, so you get your motor in here. I doubt you get an ESC, but we'll find out shortly. So yeah, everything you need. You need transmitter, battery pack, servo, receiver, and some batteries for the transmitter. So all your classic Tamiya stuff. We do sell bundles over on the website. I'll pop a link in the comments, and you can buy this as a complete kit in different bundles. So yeah, head over there and you can see them all. Yeah, cool, really cool cutaway picture here of the Hornet. So it's your classic Hornet tub design, which is no bad thing. We'll explain later on why you chose this one. RC buggy, excellent handling, dynamic on-road and off-road driving, 400mm long, 150 wide, 230mm. Yeah, we all know what size a Hornet is. Chassis component including bathtub frame, suspension arms and gearbox are made from lightweight and durable ABS plastics. So it's exactly the same as the original Hornet. Yeah, if you want something a bit beefier, maybe look at the Hornet Evo, but again, two completely different kits really. I've noticed some people have put this on the Hornet Evo chassis to give you the best of both worlds, but that's that's a project you can look at yourself, because I think both exist separately and in harmony. Cool. So box art, really, really nice, really, really eye-catching. In fact, you could probably just have it on a shelf and it would look smart. White wheels, black tyres, and colourful logo stickers are included. I believe you get 2 sets of tyres in this one that's functional and one that is for having on a shelf, because one of the common complaints of the original one was that the pink doesn't last very long on the tyres, which is understandable because they're pink tyres. Ready to assemble radio control model kit, tough lightweight bathtub, independent coil springs, rib front tyres, spike patterns, rigid axle, durable polycarbonate body shell. So it's polycarb, this one, which means you will have to paint it yourself, but it's just a can of white Tamiya PS spray and jobs are good. And it doesn't have any windscreens either, so you haven't got to worry about masking as far as I know. We'll have a look. Cool, let's crack this one open. Always like the way Tamiya lay things out in a box. Look at that. It's art in itself, isn't it? It's got the side trims on here. Got all the decals in there. It's almost too nice to build. Probably will. Okay, so 1/10 scale RC high performance off-road racer. Jun Watanabe, the Hornet. Very cool. Right. Should we do a decal? No, let's do the sprues first. Let's count how many sprues you got, because that's the rules, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, 10 sprues. So not a very, very simple build. If you've ever built a Hornet, much the same as those, really. So let's go through what we got in here. Okay, so this is your gearbox. Super simple, that, really. Just there's 5 bits in there. Just pop it off, cut off your sprue cutters, sand it down. Away we go. Very nice. There's the old tub, the famous tub. So it's in a really nice purple. Again, comes built. You just pop out a few bits and you're away. Take that out before we go any further. Rims. We got the white rims. We got the black rims. So if you're gonna do them, you do them all black. You do them white. You got the choice there. Really, really cool. Got 1, 2. Yeah, you got them all. You got enough there to do both sets. Very smart. Few more bits on sprue. Nothing too complicated. Couple more bits there. Got your roll frame. Yeah, nice and simple. It's your clear polycarbonate body. So again, just get some Lex and scissors, cut it out, super simple. The front windscreen is already pre-cut, so that's nice. When you spray it, you might just want to, I mean, it's got a seal on there anyway, so it doesn't matter too much if you overspray it, but depends if you want to go box art or whatever you're going to do with it. But yeah, it's a Hornet body. Quite simple, just cut it out and spray it. A bag of bits. So we've got your oil, we've got your plastic bearings. You're probably going to want to upgrade them if you are pretty serious about it. There's your spurs and pinions in there. He's on a 540 motor, 540, yeah. So your standard Tamiya motor. You've got your front bumper in there as well, that comes separate. Bit of grease, body pins, shock springs, all the bits you'd expect to see. Ooh, here we go. This is a nice bit. I'll show you the pink ones first. Tyres. Got your big back ones, got your front ones. Very, very cool. So, yeah, they look really nice. They got almost like a sort of white pearlescent finish to them. Very, very mild white pearlescent finish, but yeah, really, really cool. They're going to look nice on the shelf. Again, I don't know how well these all road test. Some people say that they are made of a different plastic to the original 2012 ones, but wouldn't be able to tell you yet until I build it. And again, that's your black ones, so a little bit more functional for your road use. Nice to have the options there for those two. This side, yeah. There's your driver. Old driver, same as the original Hornet one. Yeah, cool. Super simple, 3 or 4 parts. Spoiler alert. Yeah, I won't say that again. And if we go on the bottom there, an aerial, purely aesthetic at this point with the digital receivers. Some bits and bobs about legal information. Boring. Right, but important. Alright, this is the good stuff. So there is your masking sheets there if you want to do your back and side windows. Oof, look at that. Very, very nice. So here are your stickers, and if any of you've done a Tamiya before, you know you got to cut these out. So yeah, quite a project, but pretty cool. It looks like they're backed onto clear. So yeah, they got the little white guides as well. So if you're going to cut them out, it shows you how to cut them out on there. So you can see that there's a little white line to show you how to cut them out. Yeah, it just helps you with the contours as well. So these are your back fenders, these are your front body parts. Got a cool little June sticker there you can put on if you want. Hornet logo, stick that on your toolbox or somewhere. Yeah, cool. So we got 40, 45, 48. Best part of 50 stickers, so not the worst. I did the Subaru, the WR8 one, that was nearly 200 stickers you had to cut out by hand. So yeah, this is light work compared to that. Yeah, very, very cool sticker sheet. These ones are always quite desirable. The collectors, we'll pop that one back in. Right, let's have a look at the manual in this lovely sort of purple ink. Okay, the manual. The Hornet by Jun Watanabe. Yep, so you need your servo, your front bumper, your friction damper, Tamiya battery, just a standard NIM one. Again, we've got the bundles on the website. Receiver and transmitter. Yeah, again, we've got all the bits you need on there. Let's crack it open. Oh, I love these. These are the Tamiya artworks. Always really like these little fun sort of Saturday morning newspaper cartoon characters. If anybody knows a good repository for these, let me know in the comments, because I always want to use these for like marketing and design work, because they're just so cool. Look at the little Mazda guy there. Yeah, fun. So what have we got? Yeah, it mentions the RC system you need. So it's just a servo, transmitter, receiver, power button. Yeah, just you built one Tamiya. You built them already when it comes to radio gear. You can run it stick or wheel. Again, we've got two options of kits on our website. We've got premium bundles, standard bundles, so you can either be a classic stick guy, or you can be a bit more modern wheel guy. I mean, I think the sticks are pretty cool for Tamiya, but it's completely personal preference. And also our bundles will have batteries and fast chargers. I mean, these NIM batteries charge in less than an hour now on average. So yeah, you're not waiting all night for 5 minutes play. Yeah, radio control unit, tools required, pretty simple. Screwdrivers, pliers, side cutters, modelling knife, tweezers, scissors. Really, really simple stuff. Yep, safety precautions. How to look after your bits. Mechanical speed controller. You won't be using one of those unless you're a proper retro Tamiya enthusiast, which is also really cool. But yeah, just go for it. Go for a digital one. Again, more incredible Tamiya health and safety drawings there. Absolutely love those. I can't actually read what they're warning me about, but it looks like don't shoot into your eye, don't give it to children, and read the instructions. Yeah, that's the important one. Read the instructions. 99%. If you made a problem with the Tamiya kit, it's 100% because you've missed a step. Tamiya, I will always back Tamiya when it comes to mistakes, because Tamiya instructions and kits are 100% correct every time. Amount of times I've cursed it and I've gone, oh, this kit's a nightmare. Flip back a couple of pages and there it is, the thing that I've been chastising for the last 10 minutes. Yeah, right. So radios, super straightforward. Just shows you a nice layman's guide of how to wire up your speed controllers to your receiver and your servos. Nice and simple. Just need a 2-channel for that, unless you want to put some lights on it. Oh, June's in the manual. Very cool. There he is, giving you some advice. Yeah, it's nice. I've not seen this manual before. It's really fun. Okay, step 1 is putting together your gearbox. So your rear shafts and yeah, everything that you need here to get it running. So it's rear-wheel drive, this car. Study the instructions thoroughly before assembly. Always important. Yeah, so these are your hop-ups and bits. you got your metal bearings. Yeah, put together your diff, put it in the correct way. The most common mistake people do is build the diff wrong. And then, yeah, step 2, put your gearbox together around the diff. So that's your rear shaft. Gearbox, you start with the complex stuff, so it's nice always to get out of the way. Step 3, attach your motor. You get a little hex wrench as well. Put your caution sticker on your motor because safety. Attaching damper mounts, which are largely cosmetic on the Hornet. Yeah, really cool. So you just clear the bits of plastic sprue they used to mould it. Rear axle stays on here with your little wheelie bar that is just a spring from a clothes peg, really, but it does the job. Right. Step 6 is more caution stickers. Attaching the gearbox, so they sort of hang off the back on these on a kind of sort of a pivot. Very, very fun. Step 7 is your rear dampers, which the famous Pogo sticks. So you've got some damper oil as well. You do get your oil. Tells you what to use here, if you want a soft set or a hard set. So yeah, it gives you a little guide on how to fill your dampers. I generally just have them upright, fill them, leave them for about an hour, get the bubbles out. Yeah, good times. There's loads of great guides online about how to do that, but I don't think it's going to make a huge difference with the Hornet anyway. This thing's going to bounce around anyway, and that's why you buy it. It's like the lunchbox, isn't it? They're really fun to drive. Step 9, attaching the rear coil spring for soft damper tension. Do not use this part. So, yeah, you've got a little retention spring there you can remove. Attaching your rear dampers, super simple. They just go on the back like that. 6 bolts and he's on. Step 11, connect firmly. Battery connectors. Yeah, it tells you to charge your battery at this point. Yeah, always important to keep your battery charged and don't run it too low. Yeah, step 12, check your RC equipment. So again, just make sure your setup's all done. Really, really straightforward. Loads of guides on how to do it. Couldn't be easier these days. Just shows you how to do your servo in a neutral position before you mount it. Yeah, cool. Attach your steering rods. Attach your steering servo so it can turn. Always useful. Attach your RC unit. So again, your old double-sided tapes coming out. Receiver, speed controller, they're getting taped on. Receiver switch looks like hopefully it can still fit in the original position. That's one of the few things you can't do now is the original power switches were a lot longer and they'd be mounted in different locations, but this one looks like you can probably do it. Worst case scenario, you can extend those just with wire. Yeah, it just shows you, just gives an example of where to put the ESC as well, so you could mount it somewhere else if you really wanted to keep it accurate on the power buttons and whatnot. Attach your uprights, yeah, your front arms, uprights, bumpers, so we'll do all your trims and bits. Attach your front coil springs, just shows you if you want it hard or soft, where to position it. Yeah, number 20, front wheels. Again, your slim ones on the front, big boys on the back. So again, this way you make you both sets and you can just swap them in and out. They're just on one little hex, just to take them on and off. Tighten until the nylon portion has disappeared. Yep, good. Don't over tighten it, is plastic, remember. Attach the rear wheels on there, nice and simple. Put your battery in, that's your case, that just comes straight off the sprue. Steering adjustments, again, you can just screw them to get them tight, give them a bit of a camber or whatever. Paint in the body. So yeah, he's a clear body as we saw earlier. So I believe the original Hornet comes in solid white. So you've got to paint this one white. A little bit of an extra step. PS1 Tamiya paint, super simple. Cut out the dark areas. Spray the white area from the inside. Do your make sure you do your spoiler as well at the same time. Mask your windows. Give it a spray. Bit of cardboard in the garden. Easy, easy, easy. Markings. So yeah, this bit's not so easy. This is putting on your markings. So remove your protective film first, as I just mentioned, because I have seen that before. People have stuck it on, done an amazing job, and then the whole thing peels off like cling film. Yeah, not ideal. So it just shows you where your pre-cut stickers go. So not pre-cut, you will pre-cut them, and then put them on. This is the sort of time-consuming, but the fun bit. This is the satisfying bit. If you're at this stage, you've done the labour. Now you're just in for the fun, in for the garnish. Use the extra stickers as you wish, so it even promotes customizing because that's the Watanabe ethos. Right, marking the driver. Again, here he is, old drive. BB01, yeah, again, screws on here. This is your driver. Just put them together. Put your polka-dot bumper on the back. Starting to look like it now, isn't it? Body clips, big old body clips, which you'll lose anyway within 2 minutes. Allow the motor to cool after each battery run. Okay, cool. Antenna, gotta have the antenna there just because it looks really cool. Right, there we go. Car done. So, safety precautions, more of these amazing pieces of art from Tamiya. Just a case of controller first, then car, and then inverse it when you turn it off. Yeah, I won't go through this too much. You guys probably know how to do it. Learn how to drive the car before sticking it under a bus. Always good. Form. Little parts list here if anything's missing, which it won't be because it's Tamiya, or if you mess it up or cut it in half or smash it into a wall or something like that, you can always order new sprues. Tamiya are really good for that. Yeah, that is the manual. This is just a parts code list here, and so if anything's missing, you can order it up, or at least you've got a reference to do it. So, yeah, that is the Jun Watanabe Hornet. So, what is the final verdict on the Jun Watanabe Hornet? If you're looking for a precision racing machine, the comment section is probably right. You should just buy the Hornet Evo. You'll get better handling, modern suspension, and a lot less bounce for your buck. But if you see this as more than just a buggy, you see it as a piece of functional pop art, something that looks awesome on your shelf, then there's nothing else like this. The Jun Watanabe's mindset wasn't to fix the Hornet, it was to celebrate its iconic 1980s soul by dressing it in 21st century streetwear. Tamiya knows exactly what they're doing with this one. They've given us the purple chassis, the neon pink spikes, and an unmistakable Dalmatian aesthetic that turns the RC world on its head back in 2012 when we first saw this kit. Whether it's a shelf queen or a dirt basher is up to you, but in a world of boring black and grey buggies, I'm glad we got a designer who isn't afraid to make a 40-year-old classic look this cool. Let me know in the comments, are you Team Evo for the performance or Team Watanabe for the vibes? Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.